so perfect. Reset. Isaac reset split. That's great. I don't actually have that split right now for my pentathlon. I'm gonna start doing some.
And his name will be Isaac, so it's like, you know, he can live a normal life. And then when people ask for his full name, he'll be like, "Oh, it's Isaac. No, your full name. I have to go."
It's a reset split difficult though. And then there's an awkward standoff there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fun. I mean, if you were like, "Hey, my name's Colin," but the problem is when like a substitute teacher comes in and looks at the attendance, and then it's like, Cowline? What is your name?
Can I just call you Cow?
Is your name Cow? Okay. And poor little Colin would be so embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
What have you done to our child emu? All right, we're waiting on Rat here. Rat's just booting up the thing.
Good old thing.
Mm-hmm. King Torture loves thing. All right. There we go. Rat is live. He's alive. And his screen is black, but he is live. Oh, look at all that cheese. Unrecovered is trying to coax him. Coax Rat out of the racing booth there. And into chat with all that stinky cheese.
I mean, it's pretty enticing.
Oh yeah, it's so stinky.
I'd be impressed if, yeah.
Smiley face on it. It's so satisfying to eat because it looks sentient. I like my food with faces on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I see black screen for Rat, but otherwise, you know.
Same.
Also, in case people haven't noticed, we've got this beautiful trophy created by Grom himself, Mr. Falloon. You'll see it at the bottom. He thought long and hard on whether he should make it overlap slightly with the timer, and he decided that he's going to go ahead with that idea. These are the sorts of decisions and discussions that we have in our internal Condor chat, so you're not missing much.
I like it. It gives it some depth.
Yeah. It's like, oh, that trophy's in front of the timer. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Not just pasted onto the background. It does look a little like the idol. It's true. Oh, as long as they have a bag of sand, they'll be fine.
Which Necrodance item is most like a bag of sand?
Well, the bag of sand, of course.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
The stupidest item. You have a bag of sand.
It's a deployable like tier 3 wall or tier 4 wall. You press the item button, it drops a bag of sand. You step off of it, and then there's a wall there, and nothing can walk through it.
Oh. There was some discussion about items that create walls more, and then the Earth Spell showed up.
By like standing next to it and pressing.
Yeah, attacking it multiple times with.
Yeah, just attacking it once. Or maybe twice. I don't know.
No, I think it'd have to be about 4 or 5 times as you like sort of chip away at the sand. So you'd have to have the empty bag, obviously, and you'd have to get rid of your shovel. Well, you have to get rid of your shovel so that it's just your hand scratching at the wall, and then you create the sand and then you pile it in. The whole thing takes about 20 beats, I'd say.
Do you need to find a new bag to shovel the sand?
Well, it depends what you did with the bag in the first place. If you just dumped it out gently, then you'd be fine. But if you like ripped the bag,
well, it's not going to be
like
a wall.
Hulk
Then stuff can just walk over it. Like you just.
Well, I mean, how big is this bag of sand? Is
one
it like,
by one by one.
Is it the sandbag like the one from Smash Brothers, where it's like a proper person size, or are we talking about the one from the Indiana Jones, where it's like a handheld bag?
Well, how's that supposed to block any enemies if it's a handheld bag?
This is a good point.
Proper person size.
Okay. So would Cadence just strap this thing on her back when she's jumping around in the crypt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just, have a bag of sand strapped on your back while you're moving around to leaping.
It's gonna be hard
to
jump around.
It's gonna snag on the wall and there's gonna be sand flying out behind you.
Oh man, getting in the eyes of like the hellhounds and stuff.
Yeah.
That's really what you'd want. It's sort of like that pocket sand
tiles
GIF.
on the floor, which are what do they do? I want to say they're kind of like mud. They don't go away, and you have to walk through them twice. But that's sort of boring.
You know what would actually the sand would be good for? If you sprinkle it on the ice, and then it no longer makes you slip.
Oh yeah.
See, a bag of sand is very valuable.
You have to leap over ice, and then leap back so there's enough sand on the ice.
Well, yeah, you need the bag. You need the boots of leaping because when you leap, the square in the middle is what you drop the sand on. Yeah.
Exactly.
Established. All right, that's good. All right, well that's good. We're gonna make sure to include that in the new DLC.
Bag of sand DLC.
Just the only thing it adds.
It's got a bunch of really obscure interactions, and then a bunch of ones that they didn't think about and just don't work at all. Like using fireball with bag of sand just kills you for some reason.
Well, it turns it into a bag of glass, obviously. And then it's like a block of glass, and then if you get hit, it breaks, and then you have a shard of glass that you can use as a weapon if you want. Yeah, it costs $10, and Cadence's horse gets armor too, so there's that.
Cadence's horse, huh? It's news to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you know this, but before the intro video in the original pre-DLC Necrodancer, where she's like, they told me I was too young and stuff.
They told me I need more training. Yeah.
Yeah, I told them to drop dead. If you listen very closely, you can actually hear a slight whinny.
How ironic.
From from a horse. And
Cadence has a horse confirmed.
And
interesting.
If you could swivel the camera angle around, you'd actually see the horse just waiting for her. She rode the horse to the crypt. It's kind of far from the town. Yeah.
So are the skeleton riders in Zone 3 like some sort of nightmare drawn up from her subconscious? Like she misses her horse, and so the crypt is using that against her?
It's funny you chose that instead of the nightmare. That is literally a horse called Nightmare.
That's why they don't show up on the minimap, because she doesn't want to believe that they exist.
That's right.
Doesn't want to forget about her horse.
Yeah. Yeah, she feels very bad about Steadfast, the horse. That's probably its name. All right. Looks like we're still having a bit of some technical difficulties here. This is very strange. In the meantime, we'll talk more about bags of sand and horses. Now, would the horse have saddlebags of sand? I think definitely.
Yeah, otherwise it'll just fly away. You've got like that little oven underneath the horse.
Fly away, like float away, and he needs the saddlebags to hold him down to the ground?
No, so the way horses work is you've got like that big old like jet engine underneath the horse, and then you got saddlebags of sand on the side.
Yeah.
When you turn the heat up, the horse flies higher, and when you drop the sandbags, then the horse also flies higher? Wait, how do they ever come down?
See, I think you're thinking of the specific breed of horse called the hot air horse, not just horses in general. I don't
know. No, this is normal horses.
This is normal horses, okay.
How does that work? Doesn't both of those mechanics like make the hot air balloon go up?
Yeah, the problem with dropping the sandbags is how do you get more sand once you've dropped them? And why don't you just fly into the sun at that point? I don't understand hot air balloons or horses for that matter.
Me either.
Clearly not. Well,
you turn off the oven to go down. That's true, but then why do you even have sandbag? Is that just for the launch at the beginning? Like, you don't want to have a slow,
I thought there's the
boring
rope.
Launch.
Isn't that the rope that you're supposed to cut with an axe? And then dramatically run and jump onto it before it flies away? Yeah, I don't know. Asking the real questions here. Of course, count on Pants to come and have a very educational, or increase the educationalness of my stream.
If you tied the hot air balloon to a rope like you're suggesting, I think the rocket engine would then become I don't know, physics would happen and it would just swirl around in the air.
That's a good point. Yeah. If it was tethered, it would sort of start spinning around. Well, that's what happens to a hitching post, right? When you hitch your horse up. The
horse just starts spinning around.
Spinning around in the air, huh? This is very good. Okay, looks like Rat is finally ready. So after that brief discussion about hot air horses, we are ready to go. I'm looking forward to this race. Pantslor, the Chancellor of Dead Ringer University. Yep.
That's true.
Pantslor, the Chancellor. I like that. Is that your full name?
No, it's Pantslor P, actually.
Oh, okay. And the P stands for?
Pantslor.
Pantslor again? Gotta guess that. What's the difference between a chancellor and a dean? Should you not be the dean of the university? I don't know. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, what is an intendant? Why do we only have superintendents?
Good question. Well, intend is like you mean to do something. So an intendant sounds like an attendant, someone who like helps people but intends to help people.
To do things.
And then a superintendent is one of those who can also fly.
I buy it.
Okay. The P stands for sand.
Sand. Love it.